Welcome back to the 10-10 series. Ladies, we've got lower abs. Yes, lower abs. That can be a hard area to target, but I've got your back. Yesterday we did the back body, today the lower abs, and it's perfectly married together because more we can actually strengthen that back, and especially that lower back, it's going to help us connect into those lower abdominals. So, get ready, this is a good one, and come join me on the mat. Alright ladies, let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, I should add that in. You might have a partner wanting to do this with you, encourage you, and that is awesome. So come join me on the mat. I'm going to have my Tabata timer. Just before I press play, let's just gently put our hands behind our knees and gently roll ourselves one vertebra down at a time. Get ourselves set up in the upper body. Let's just have a nice little circle with these arms, just waking up the body, getting ready for a bit of a workout. So we're just setting ourselves up for success. We want that nice alignment. The upper body is going to help us stabilize as we work into those lower abs. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Let's just bring those arms up, a little scapular release to the ceiling and down. So I'm like lifting a Swiss ball up to the roof and bring it down, lift it up and bring it out. So we've got a nice mobilization happening in that upper back. One more time. Lift up, bring it down. We're going to bring those hands down to our sides. Think about that rib to hip connection. I've got that nice Pilates neutral right here. So often I see for women, you've got to stick your butt out a little bit more like J-Lo and then sit the rib cage down. So I can sit a cup of tea right here. I'm going to get my Pilates timer on. We're going to start with some nice little pelvic tilts. So I want you to peel the pelvis, rock it back into neutral. So I rock my pelvis up and then I rock it back to neutral. So once you've done a couple of these, rocking that pelvis back and forth, inhale, exhale, you rock it forward. Really massaging that lower back into the mat. This time we're going to peel all the way up into that bridge and then peel one vertebra down. Coming really slow through that lower back. That's really going to help you connect into those lower abdominals. So really peel here. Nice pelvic floor work. Lift up. Squeeze the glutes. Come down. So we just warmed up that upper body just to have that nice stabilization and that bridge. Roll it all the way out. So from here, you're going to inhale, exhale, draw belly button spine, the rib to hip connection here. We lift one foot, lift the other, little toe taps. Now if that feels a bit too much straight away, you can stay here and come into a little march. You're still beautifully working those lower abdominals. Or inhale, exhale, lift up, little tap into tabletop. So you want those legs to be nice 90 degrees, tapping down. So the whole leg moves. Sometimes I see this in class. I want the whole leg to be moving. So it's the lower abs initiating. Right here, inhale, exhale. Think about wide through the chest. That's why I like to have my arms out more like in a V shape. So if I squish them here, I find sometimes we squish our chest. We really want to work on that breath. Inhale, exhale. Bring it into center. If you need to have a little hug of the knees, a little rock side to side, massaging that lumbar spine. Do some little circles. We're going to double toe tap. So glue the legs together. They tap down, pull up. Inhale. Exhale, belly button draws in as they pull up. Control down, pull back up. If that is too much for you today, take it back to that single leg march. Beautiful work. Inhale. Exhale. You can play around breath. You can reverse the breath. And breathe in. On that breath, you really want to feel those abdominals, that deep core contracting. Remember, we can really activate those deep cores with that breath. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Have a little rock in, a little break. Right here, we're going to do our crisscrosses. So legs come up, they come to that little first position, and they cross here. And we slowly lower, and we bring it back up. We give it our thigh action. Slowly lower with control. So only go, this is it for me. I can feel my lower abs really contracting, and then I bring it up. I bring it down, little flutter kicks. I can really feel, so I'm staying there for a couple, I can really feel those lower abs, and then I bring it up. Inhale, exhale, bring it down. Hold it there for a few little flutters. Really feel that engagement. And bring it up. One more time. Lower them down. And bring it up. Bend those knees in. Roll yourself around. We're going to do some roll backs. So I love this one. It's a really great one to help initiate those lower back muscles. Feet are hip width apart, roll the shoulders back. Now you can keep your hands here on the thighs, and I really want you to roll into that C curve and lift up. Inhale, exhale, roll, 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 roll. Really get that nice mobility into that C curve, and then extend up. You can bring those arms away if you feel like you're got a little bit more control in those core today, depending how strong, how alive you're feeling today. So roll back with control and lift up. Inhale, exhale, back with control. Really try and get to those lower abdominals and lift up. Inhale, exhale, and lift up. And one more time, bring it back and lift all the way up. Have a nice little stretch right there. We're going to rock around onto our forearms. So into our forearms right here. Exercise. Now you can stay here. We're just going to lift up, flex that left leg right here. So I'm initiating the lower abs are having help hold. So you might feel comfortable there, or you can step back into a low plank and lift up here a lot harder. So only if you can keep those glutes down and push through those forearms. So working those lower core muscles. That's tough in the plank. Have the forearms like little railroad tracks. Have palms down, push into the ground, or squeeze your fists, whatever feels good. Make sure you're long in that neck. Inhale, exhale. You can switch between the two if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Bend those knees back. Take a little stretch. We're going to take it to the other side. So once again, you can stay here. Lift up. Think about lifting up. Exercise. That core. So you're not swinging into the lower back here. That's control. Stop. There. Beautiful. Or you can step it back and lift up. Now once again, make sure you push out those forearms. Nice strong upper back. Core is pulled in. Inhale. Exhale. Neck and gaze are down. Nice long straight spine. 10 seconds. Not an easy one, is it? You've got this. Inhale. Exhale. We've got 3, 2, and last one. Bring it down. Great work. Heading back into this position here. We're going to do pedal pushes. So you come down to your forearms, legs come up, and we push out. This is a great one to spot when I was pregnant. It's nice to work on those forearms, flex those feet, and push. Push in front. Push. It's like you're kind of trying to push a wall in front of you. Slam a door shut. That's a nice, strong movement. Now don't sink here, lift up. Nice. Legs come nice and low. So you're using that lower abdominal area. Inhale. Exhale out. You've got this. You can get through it. You're doing really well. You're nicely working those lower abdominals. 3, 2, last one. Lovely. We're going to do rolling like a ball. Now if you find rolling like a ball feels more like rolling like a flat tire, that's totally normal. Exercise. Come back to this one, because that's where we're getting that nice little initiation into that ball position. Or come with me, toes touch, hands grab onto those shins, tuck the chin under. Inhale, exhale. I'm trying to go nice and back with control. Inhale. So you want to think that this is actually all the lower abdominals coming through here to control you up. The nice slow and control is using that core. And get a bonus little massage on the spine. Plus it's fun. Inhale, exhale, roll up and hold. We're going to hold the boat. So once again, if you bring the hands down, you can hold here. You can hold with hands behind the thighs, or you can reach forward. Exercise. And we're just going to hold for 40 seconds. So here we are. Shins are parallel to the ground, shoulders are down. So once again, you can put the hands behind the knees, and that can help lift and get the upper body up. Or you can bring the hands here. So take what feels like a nice challenge for you today. Once again, you're going to challenge yourself, but feel safe in your body. Inhale, exhale. If you want, you can add some little Pilates beats with the hands, just to take your mind off the burn. So those lower abs are now isometrically holding you up. That's it. Inhale. Focus on the breath. Exhale. Inhale in. Exhale out. Bring it up. A little stretch. Catch, stretch forward. and bring it back to neutral. We have a boat to canoe. So similar move, you bring the hands back and do a little boat to canoe right here. Boat to canoe, or you can bring the hands here. Boat to canoe. So take your weapon of choice and let's go. We've got 30 seconds left. One move after this and you are done and dusted. That's it. Stretch it out. Bring it in. Stretch out. Bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. 10 seconds left. We have 3, 2, and last one. Oh, you've done so well. Last move, roll it back. The hands behind the knees, gently roll back. I'm going to bring my phone with me. We're going to come into a little diamond shape. So we've got the knees pointing out, hands planted to the ground, and it's a little pelvic peel off the ground, and bring it back down. Nice and control. We don't want big thumps up and down. Slow and control as you lift. It might just be a little peel, and that's totally fine. We're just isolating off those lower abs, getting that nice pelvic floor work in. At the same time, nice, slow and control. Halfway through, we're going to switch whichever leg's on top, little switcheroo, peel up, peel down. So what I've got them in diamond shape is to help prevent momentum. So the knees are out, and we peel one more time. Inhale, exhale, bring it on down. Well done, ladies. I'm going to pause that timer.
Workout pause.
You've nailed it this morning. Let's just take it back to the start. We did a little pelvic bridge, peel up, stretch out the front of that core. Right here. Inhale, exhale. Arms come up above the head, lengthen the spine. Roll one vertebra down at a time. Feel that nice elongation. All the way back into neutral. Bring the arms into a T. Little windscreen wiper, side to side. Just releasing off the back. Let's just hold to one side, shoulders down, look to the opposite direction. Really try and square up those hips. A nice release in the back. Inhale, nice stretch of the abs. Back to the center. Take it to the other side. What a great workout. It's so effective. Really well at working that lower core in a nice, safe way. And getting all the different movements is really important. Working a whole 360 into that area. So you really strengthen the lower back, strengthen the hips, strengthen the glutes, and got into those lower abdominals. And bring it here, bring those knees in, and give yourself a hug. You deserve it. A little ball right here. I like to go one circle one direction, one circle the other direction, mobilizing that lower back, getting that parasympathetic system, I can't say nervous system, nice and flowing. Inhale. Exhale. If you need to, you can take yourself a little Pilates Shavasana, take your time, have a little bit of a relax. But if you need to get on with the day, roll over with me. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today as a part of our 10-10 series. 10 minutes, 10 different body parts. You can do it, you can mix and match, just throw one in for one of the days in the morning and just feel fabulous. This is a great one to probably add into your lower body workout or even your inner outer thigh workout, combining into the lower abs, or do it twice through and second round, add some weights, add some ankle weights and get that second set in and really focus and hone in on that one muscle group. But thank you so much for joining me. It's amazing what you can do on your mat in 10 minutes. Bye guys.